That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let
OG
me
time.
All that shit, just let me go.
And broadcasting live from the Heart of Europe, this is the most badass YouTube broadcast at all. The known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. This is the legendary, the one that started it all, the drama cast for your ass. Shop at the point, and to make it come, we have the OGs back. Founding member OG, Dead on Dave, and right behind him, Mr. Jeff the Huffman. Hey Jeff, do you know what we're covering today?
Not a fucking clue.
Nothing's changed! Nothing's changed! Alright, this is a real show, Dave! It's a real show!
Tommy, that's dedication right there. That's dedication. It's the one place where he's like, you know what, I'm going to be mediocre at best.
Can we get some baseball in the chat? Can we get the baseball in the chat?
Two things I'll say. One, this guy looks like thrift shop Kobe Kingston. Two, shout out to DeMar Hamlin for being a dog.
Yeah!
Dog having a heart attack and saying, you know what, I'm going to walk this bitch off in about a week and a half.
Yeah. The first thing he says when he wakes up, he's like, yo, who won the game?
You're right.
By the way, I don't know if this is true or not. And I actually kind of want to ask Dave. We're coming off probably one of the biggest weeks, if not this biggest weeks in this channel's history. I talked to Verse today because we did Twitch stream. He thinks we edged 2K during one of the baited streams, like maybe even the one that you and Jeff were on, where I threw the headphones. Now, I think we might have cracked 2,000, but I never counted it as an SFTP episode when Keem and me were on the High Debated, when we did like those after shows. Now, you see, we were probably on, so you didn't see it. He's thinking we cracked 2,000 once, or got really, we touched it. You know,
I don't remember hitting 2K on that. The most I ever remember, at least being a part of or seeing you in whatever with me or whatever, was a Catch 33 live stream we did. It was 1,400 we hit live. That was the highest I can remember.
How many was that? Was that 2 or 3?
That was about 1,400. Yeah, it was about 1,400 live.
We had 14 and shot from the point? Never.
I don't. Yeah, absolutely. Those
1,400. 1,400. Yeah, I was thinking
1,400 concurrent. Yeah, it was a great.
Yeah, but I never counted those because I was thinking.
Yeah, me either. Actually.
Yeah, I never counted.
That was it. That's what I can remember. The highest.
But he thinks I don't know. I wish. Like, I wonder if they had the stats going back because they didn't add the streaming stats until like 2018. Maybe I should go back and look.
Why not? I mean,
I don't know.
Regardless, though, that was a hell of to do it now. Like everybody's kind of growing and everyone's kind of doing this thing right now within the community, which is cool. But to hit those type of numbers now in this climate is just fucking neat. At this age,
gotta thank Salvo for that, though. I gotta be honest. Right. I mean, he had to build up.
A lot of people fucking up.
Yeah. By the way, I have an announcement. I want to see Jeff's reaction. I don't know how much he's been paying attention. Have you paid attention, Jeff?
No.
Okay. Well, I got some big news for you. All right. Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do we have a drum roll? Anything, Matt?
No, but you need to share your screen.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for flamenco. Flamenco. Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love Phones. Live.
Ooh.
With.
Ooh.
Can you come up with it?
No.
Jeff's on top of it! Jeff's on top of it!
Yeah.
Is that the name of the episode? Are we getting Jeff laid? Is this Jeff's on top of it?
Salvo Love Phones Tuesday. Gonna be right at it. Salvo Love Phones Tuesday. Salvo Love Phones Tuesday. I don't think there could be. I couldn't turn that down.
50 Shades of WTF. the bold way to go. It's definitely a.
Now, if you guys don't know, if some of you new here and all that other happy crap, or we do a love phone show. It's similar to Dr. Drew and what have you, except we take internet goofballs. And
You'd be drowning in piss, Tommy.
Yes.
I hate to tell you, bud.
Salvo Love Phone Tuesday. Now, we do have to. Can I make the thumbnail? Who are you?
He's actually pretty chill.
Grady Perez.
Yeah, he does a lot of really good art, and he's very quick.
He's been rocking it out, too. He's actually done a few things for me.
All right, get it done by the end of the show. Tweet it to me, and I'll tell you if you win. How about that?
No pressure, Ruiz. Fucking get there.
Yeah,
the thing is, Ruiz is that fast, so I think he can do it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, by the way, if you can beat him, go right ahead. Get to work, artistes. It's a radio show. You can leave us on the background. It's a radio show.
Get inspired.
It's a radio-inspired show.
We'll be your muses.
Radio-inspired. By the way, those who are new, Dave is a founding member of this channel. Go make sure you check him out on Dead on Dave channel, where you're in the game now full time too. Looks like.
It's been fun. This whole return, not only here, but going back to the channel and like getting it to 10K and beyond. It's just been this crazy ass ride. So it's cool to be back and doing it full time again.
So it was you. So you're a founding member. That's different. Employee number 1 was Jake, and I guess employer number 2 is Jeff. Employee number 2, and you're coming up this year. Was it 2013 or 14?
14.
Was it?
Yeah,
so it's
14,
next year.
Right?
So it's not this summer, next summer.
Right
10-year anniversary. Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
That's nuts, right?
That really is nuts. The fact
but it was just me making a stupid video that got like just under 1,000 views, and we thought we hit gold with hockey.
You remember how excited I was? You remember when you hit the Harlem Shake video, and I got so excited about that? That was really pre. You want to talk?
Oh yeah, it was. How much did we pull in that John Strauss? Well, that was only a couple hundred though. But to us, that was big.
I think it was like 350. But
350. John Scott, that was a big one. That was one of the best streams we ever did. I don't care hockey or not hockey. That was great. We ever did.
That was awesome.
Do you know that Keem sent me in 2019 that was used in a podcast documentary about John Scott, about that incident?
You told me.
I shit you not.
Cool.
Keem sent it to me in 2019. I couldn't believe it. I didn't get paid.
No, of course not.
And it wasn't a podcast episode. It was me doing the John Scott rant, which I think is still on the channel, as far as I know.
It's a good rant, too.
Good rant. It was really... I'd probably laugh at myself now.
You really have to do some sort of Alexander Ovechkin rant at some point, because if he's going to pass Wayne here, but
he will.
This
is big. We're going to have to bring.
I want you. I don't have to say anything because Wayne will be so classy about it.
Oh man!
And he's actually no one will root harder than him, and that's not what people do nowadays. They're trying. Oh, I've heard people. I hope he gets hurt so he doesn't be. No, you hope he beats it.
He already owns the greatest celly in the history of cup hoisting. He did it for a year. He's selling for a year.
He's the greatest goal in history too.
Greatest cup celebration ever.
Greatest celly ever, boys. He's the greatest natural goal scorer in the history of the NHL. Period. Period.
And he does it from the same fucking spot
every time.
Every time, because he's that accurate.
Let's not kill the show too much.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't want. I miss the old days. Sorry. I don't want the old numbers. So let's talk about horrible shit and try to make fun of it as tastefully as humanly possible. Because I don't know much about this. How much do you know, Dave?
Zero. Well, I don't even know the name of the person that we're talking
about. I'm not alone. Let's go.
Yeah.
So this is a total live reaction to everything. I have some kind of idea. Matt, who are we talking about today?
We're talking about Kai Cenat. He's being accused of covering up a R word.
An R word?
Yeah.
R word.
That's Kai Cenat. He's the biggest Twitch streamer around right now.
He's killing it. He's on top of the... Yeah, I don't know. Where'd he come from?
What does he stream?
Same, like he does like interviews with rappers. He probably
he doesn't play Pokemon.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, now I'm okay. This doesn't affect me much.
He talks about AOC and left-wing politics. That's
Pokemon is not the thing anymore, Dave. You gotta get big booty bitches on and all that stuff. Yeah.
White Boy Summer. I got
Pokemon isn't the thing anymore over there. So it's
that's unfortunate. Tough break for her.
No, it's actually fantastic.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
Yeah.
I haven't paid attention to much. I still know that she's a bitch.
Yes.
All right. We thought we
analysis.
started off by reviewing. We'll have Bobax tell the story about 7 minutes, and then Nick put some things and we'll comment on what everybody else is doing. I tend to try to stay away from this stuff, but it's a big story, and it was so horrible. I was like, can I make this funny without sounding like insensitive? And I said to myself, no. So let's watch it anyway. Let's go. Here we go.
That's the difference between us and them, Tommy. We're built different. Fuck it. We know better. Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Here we go.
It looks like there's yet another case of potential SA cover-up from the Twitch community.
He's got Miskip in there like, fuck it! Your turn, motherfucker! Yeah.
Next man up.
This time,
Next man up. Yeah, your turn.
the allegation is levied against rapidly growing Twitch streamer Kai Cenat, who was called out in a thread made by Jovilicious on Twitter, where she talks about the horrible thing that happened to her.
Jovi, don't make fun of Jovilicious.
I'm
just giving you a heads up.
For a second.
At a New Year's party that Kai invited her to. The tweet says, on January 1st, 2023, I was raped at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I've decided to take it to social media. His name is Dejui Sack.
I was invited to a party. I asked for a friend. I asked help from a friend. It's not going anywhere, so we're taking it to social media.
Okay.
What about the police?
Yeah,
I don't get that. I don't get that logic. I don't get that logic. Maybe she did.
Would have been my first guess.
Yeah, I don't get that logic. Like I asked her. So basically, what she's saying right away is Kai Cenat is responsible for her cancellation. That's what it sounds like to me. I got right off the bat.
So, but obviously, you can't make fun of her name, but the guy's name, Dejui Sack.
Dewey
Yeah,
Sack.
yeah. I was gonna
Dewey Sack.
stay away from all names. You know, at that point.
Bruh, come on.
Dewey Sack. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I give it a solid 7.
Happy
Give a
Hanukkah,
solid
everybody.
sack
The
out of
Dewey
sacks.
Sack here, right here on Twitch, live. Let's go. Let's play some Minecraft. Come on, let's go.
I probably pronounced that wrong. I'm so sorry, but at the same time, if he is guilty of what this person's accusing him of, might not matter if I pronounce his name right.
timing
But
of
yeah,
that
I'm aware
was
I
great.
probably pronounced that wrong. Anyways, the thread continues when she says,
You did the Black Lives Matter, Boback. Shut up. You
I
did the
love the
Black.
timing of that. We were talking about the pronunciation because I probably pronounced that wrong.
I was invited by Kai Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me it'd be safer upstairs, since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought it was safe due to there being security in Kai's confirmation, however,
reasonable.
I wasn't safe. Sack walked into the room where I was asleep, and brutally raped me to the point where I bled.
Oh, that ain't
Yeah, that's
funny.
not good.
That's
Yeah.
Dejui Sack's in some trouble.
Connor.
Oh, hold
Stop
on.
saying the name, Matt. You're not.
Time for
Don't-
the
don't say the
soundbite.
The guy in the picture looks like a rapist 100%. Salvo Pancake, believe it already. Okay.
Dynamite drop in.
just incredible.
Look like Kofi Kingston.
So she's going to cancel
I know,
him?
Sam, call-
So she's going to cancel him? I want to see how she does this.
I woke up to see him still on top of me. I called him out as a rapist, and he told me I was in his bed, and that's why he did what he did.
That's some flawless logic.
Right.
Was in
Hey,
shock.
that'll hold up. I think it'll hold up. I don't know if it's been tried before, but I think
Your
a judge
Honor,
would look at
the
him and
bitch was
look at him
in
and-
my bed.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Come
She
on
was
out,
there.
you rapist!
She was, that reminds me of
If you
fucking
think
Richard
about
Pryor
it, Your
joke.
Honor, it's kind of like self-defense.
That reminds me of a Richard Pryor joke, Tommy, where he goes,
If she broke in my house, I could have shot her.
He asked the convict, why'd you have to kill everybody? And he goes, well, they were there. It's like, if she was there, Your Honor. I don't know. It was fuck.
Jeff, what do you think of his defense so far? Not
Great.
Just check it. Okay, here we go.
Texted my friend who invited, but I got no answer, and I was told by the rapist that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. He told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then.
I bet.
I asked him if he had at least used protection, which he then showed me a dirty condom and said, yes, a skins condom. Now I have to take medication for a month.
A skins? What's that?
I think it's a brand.
Did I actually
Yeah.
tell you guys not to curse before the show started? What's the fucking point? You know?
You're like,
I watched Moist Critical's video.
Watch your mouth as we cram dicks in everyone's ears.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think I said fuck within the first 25 seconds.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yeah, I pulled the Barkley early too.
That's her.
I think this one, I'll be mad at you next
Asshole,
time.
jackass.
I'll be mad at you next time. How about that? We'll do it that way.
Yo, this one.
It's spelled SKYN. It's a brand of condom.
Oh, okay.
Made from lambskin.
Yuck. Oh, that means
the hypoallergenic. Crap.
Yeah. That's the
Right.
like. Some people, they're. Although I wish it happened to him, they get a rash on their penis.
Yeah,
Because of the latex.
Sounds like he
or the
deserves a
vagine.
little.
You don't want the rash on the peen or the vagine.
No.
To be fair.
Yeah, either
No,
or,
you don't.
it's not
This
fun.
guy sounds like he deserves one.
Oh yeah, and up the ass if personal. Get right up there.
Yeah.
I don't catch any STDs. As you all know, those condoms only protect you from unwanted
That's
pregnancies
true.
and not
I
STDs.
think she's right. I'm
I
aware
spent
of
all
that.
day crying and processing what happened to me, instead of enjoying my vacation in New York. At nighttime, I had dinner reservation, but I had to go to the emergency room instead
wow.
because I was still in pain from what happened to me.
All right. So she went to the doctor. I imagine the police got involved. All right.
I described what the
You would,
person
you
looked
would
like to
think.
Yeah. So God, I hope so.
my friend who had invited me, and he said he didn't know the person. However, after digging for a day and a half, I found the person's Instagram, and that they have been friends for years. She then shows the post that she saw, and then texts it to Kai with the caption,
Jamal, don't wake up Connor.
Yeah, don't.
That's
not that caption.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing timing.
It's Tuesday. Amazing. What's so funny? What's so funny, Matt? What's so funny, Jeff Huffman? What's the matter with you, Jeff Huffman? What's the matter with you, Jeff Huffman?
We're covering a rape story, and I just hear Leon and Jamal, don't wake up Connor.
Don't.
It's happened a couple times already today.
I know. Did you think, like, if we were going to cover something like this, hey, let's change the notification sound?
No, fuck that. What are you talking about, Jeff?
Like Tommy goes to change the notification sound, he breaks everything, and then it's too much of a risk.
Don't have him touch stuff. Let's just keep the rigor rolling.
No. That's your homie, bro. Why you ain't help me? That's why you ain't go up new what he was doing. Yo, what the fuck? Literally getting info as we speak. Are you fucking crazy? I knew what's going on.
Question mark,
I knew
you
what's
gotta
going on,
inflect.
question mark, yeah.
I know what's going on?
Yeah.
You gotta really inflect it.
Yeah, why would he know, though? I mean,
that's your homie for real, bro. That's why you ain't helping
I could understand her freaking fucking out, though, under these circumstances. Like, she just... Especially if she knows what influencers are like, but...
me. That's why you ain't go up. You knew what he was doing. Kai responds, yo, what the fuck? I'm literally getting info as we speak. Are you fucking crazy? I knew...
Why did Bovax feel the need to act there?
Wouldn't it be funny if he put on like, yo, dog, I knew what. Are you
Yeah, oh
crazy?
god, if you did
Yeah,
the
it
old...
turned into an episode of the Cosby Show. Like
Robotics!
Cat Albert.
Yo, what the fuck? I'm literally getting info as we speak. Oh, that would be great if he did
That'd be
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey,
What was
Top
going
Turkey,
on?
I'm literally getting info as we speak.
The airplane thing, yeah. Okay. This is
Hey
Jody.
Tommy,
Nice.
I got bad news. We're
What?
roboting.
What's
We're doing
that?
the robot thing.
I'm
Oh,
roboting?
man, I didn't even hear
No,
it.
remember that glitch we had?
The glitch is
We're all
happening.
roboting.
God, I really got
Yeah.
I might really have to go to LBS.
I
Or
thought
silence.
you were going to switch to OBS over break.
Because I thought I fixed it, and I seems to have, but just not this part, which I don't understand. I guess that's probably what I'm gonna have to do.
So you gotta. Last time you restarted it.
Yeah,
it worked
that's what we're
okay.
gonna do. So just hang on. The stream will be coming like right back. Like no joke, right back. So stay with us.
Yeah.
Or solid. Well, liquid in this case, but
Right.
We back? How you doing?
Yes,
Are we
I think we
back,
should
or-
be back. Are we back?
Yes, we're back.
For Christ's sakes. Preview none. Are we roboting?
Need Jesus.
Roboting.
No, you are no robot.
Let's hope it goes the whole thing this time. Oh, I would love to know what that is.
Jamal, don't wake
Thanks,
up
Jamal.
Connor.
I think Jamal woke up Connor. Yes. You made Jeff chuckle. You made him chuckle.
Jeff's struggling today.
Made him chuckle. All right, let's get through this.
If it's ridiculously inappropriate, I'm going to laugh at it. So.
It's still a continuation of the regular.
Maybe you should take it easy on this one. Next time,
we don't have to
wait to recover in a plane crash, then you can laugh. All right, Jesus.
By saying it's been 5
This has 1.5 million views. This tweet. Plane crash. Save it, Jeff.
days since the incident, and I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. I haven't been able to socialize or go to work. This is all I think about 24/7. I'm not looking for attention. All I want is the justice I deserve. I want to stop him from hurting anyone else. She then gets a couple questions asked on Twitter about the thread. This first one comes from Senpai Retro, who says, "I'm sorry to hear that this happened to you. The only thing that makes no sense to me is that this seems to be villainizing Kai. Like he did everything or he planned this out. Everyone coming at Kai in these comments like he did this crime. It wasn't him. Sack did this." Jovi responds, "If you read what I wrote, I'm not making him to be a villain.
You kind of are.
Yeah, a little bit.
They kind of are. Yeah, kind of are.
saying my story exactly as it happened." Zoe dropped response to all of this by saying, "Putting this on Kai is crazy, not gonna lie." CJ responds, "Was his party and his friend. He in charge of people protection, no? It's not his fault, so he should be willing to help get his homie packed up." Bappo on Krakow responds, "There was hundreds of people at the party. At a party like that, self-protection is on you." She gave him a description of the guy who raped her, and he said he didn't know. There was hundreds of people it could have been, and the description only narrows it down so much. He probably didn't know based on the description who she was talking about. Jovi responds, "I was very..."
I keep waiting for Bobax to
Go
establish
Bobax?
titles commercial at any moment. I don't know. Why am I doing that? Do you want to be a lord or a lady?
These fucking comment replies are brutal. They're holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Listen to some of the shit that people type out.
Are you a lord or a lady?
very specific. He has a very distinct lump under his eye. I told him about this instantly. This is his friend of years. He knew exactly who I was talking about. Jovi then shares additional information when she tweets out, "His name is Dejui Sek. Apparently they gave me the wrong last name." She then shares a bunch of texts between her and Kai about this and captions it by saying, "For everyone asking why I'm saying he didn't help me identify the person, it's because I sent him pictures of the person, and I got no response about it until I found hard evidence that they knew each other. And even then, I still didn't get a name. His attorney told me the name just yesterday, 3 days after everything happened. I just..."
Yeah, you would be talking to my attorney too. I don't know if I could deal you one-on-one because you don't know if he's telling the truth or she's telling it, and he just... it's cold. I get where she's coming from too. Like, it's cold, but I'm not getting tied up with this. And he's already taken damage from this, from what I understand. I understand his response video was awful.
Based, if there's ever been one.
Yeah.
described to him every detail of this person, and he told me he didn't know who it was. I don't care though, it's not about Kai. Like I said, this is about Sack. I'm sorry to Kai, but I'm not the one who created this mess. I'm sorry to have accused him over
She wants blood, and I don't blame her. And she's not putting up with anybody, especially when somebody's got a Achilles heel, like, I don't know, being like the biggest streamer on Twitch.
Right.
But
can you imagine being raped and then looking through that person who raped you socials and see that they're connected to like one of the biggest people out there?
Unless we find out something where he was running, running some kind of thing to protect this guy. This is a catch-22 on the way to handle it.
Texas.
As long as there's nothing to show that he hasn't covered anything up.
Yeah, he covered
like
anything up. But I'm going to say this. No one else is going to say this. I'm going to say this. You know, I grew up with a lot of people in the black community. I don't know if...
Oh, boy.
Real talk with the... You know why? I'm channeling real talk right now. I'm channeling real...
You don't have any weed in your hand. Wait a second.
Snitching under any circumstance... It's. I'm not making an excuse for him. Is hard boiled into that. Now I don't know. He could have grown up in an all white neighborhood for all I know. I don't fucking know, right? But it's not an easy thing to do because like it doesn't matter if you're doing the right thing in certain parts of African American culture. All right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how brutal it is. You don't snitch. So I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm saying it's a cultural factor.
It's just how things are.
It's just how things are. So maybe he's slow. Because here's the thing. Like, let's say he's got friends, they're not going to care. You know, they're not going to care that he's trying to save his career. They're not going to care that you don't snitch, which is wrong.
They will say horrible things to justify it too. Don't do.
Oh God,
take some bitch over your boy. You know,
exactly. Yeah, and the answer is yes. He's a brutal rapist.
Yeah.
You know,
and a brutal rape.
But you know, it's easy for us to say that and not be in his shoes.
Outside looking in always is.
Shut up, Sal.
That was just an assumption on my part. Even though I have been shown absolutely no sympathy from his side, I sympathize with him. However, I will never defend a rapist. I don't care if they are my family. She then shares the text between her and Kai. This first one starts out with her asking, "What you find out?" Kai responds, "You good?" She responds, "Not really. I want to know who it was. Can you send me the Instagram of the guy who checked up on me, please?" Couple hours later, "Huh? This shit is serious. I'm not trying to be annoying or anything, but I'm legit traumatized. I don't care if it's one of your friends, and you don't want to throw them under the bus. Doesn't matter to me. He did what he did, and he has to pay for that." Kai responds, "Hell no, not one of my friends. I'm still looking into it." She responds, "Okay." She then
and she's thinking he's stolen. You know, I don't know if he is or not. It's impossible to tell. It's a good assumption.
sends a picture and says, "That's him. Found him in this picture." She then sends a picture of herself and says, "Gonna be at the hospital all night, so just hit me up whenever you're ready to respond, because I'll be up." Kai responds, "I'm just waking up. Are you good?" She responds, "Doing a rape kit at the hospital. Can you please help me identify this guy that I sent you a pic of? Because it's him. Please don't tell him anything. Like, don't tell him I'm at—"
I'm gonna say something. I don't like to grandstand or anything, but I'm impressed with this girl. She is not giving up. She is getting justice. So it's just like, I mean, I imagine laying there and like, you got to give her a little credit. We have so many people that go right to social media, and social media is a factor in this thing. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's just because she wants She wants this guy fucked up, and who could blame her? You know, a lot of people
in a case like this,
and a lot of people roll in a ball and stuff like this. You know, they tap out, or they do it half-assed, where they do it half-assed and people don't actually believe them. It's very difficult not to believe this person.
We say it all the time too. Did you do this? Did you do that?
Do that. She's doing it all, and then some. Oh, I went to social media. Oh yeah, because I'm gonna find that guy. I get that. That's a little different than leaking to social media because you want to get a cancellation. There's no. This is a little different.
No, she's using every tool in the toolbox.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. She's throwing the kitchen sink at it.
If there is ever a fucking case where it's warranted, it's where you've been brutally fucking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I'm not feeling bad about this. This woman is doing the things that she's every tool in her disposal to make sure this happens. And if this guy's stonewalling her, if she can prove that's what he's been doing.
She thinks he is. And who knows if he is or not? I'm still going to say he's in a bad spot.
Oh, he's in
not ideal. Not ideal.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Not ideal.
He's huge. You know, he's a massive name. This is his part. He's in a rough spot.
He's got a lot to juggle with.
Sure.
Right now.
Unbelievable.
Icy meet the ball.
Alert in case they need to investigate. It's better he does not know. Kai then sends a picture of this guy and says, "It's him?" She responds, "Yes, that's the guy." "Who is that?" "Okay, whatever, Kai." Kai responds, "I'm in a meeting."
Oh, I think I figured out a way to keep it from bleeding. Turn this all the way down to 0. Oh. So when the thing happens, okay, got it.
Meeting currently. I'm trying to find out now. Hold on. She responds, "No, it's deadass him," and then shares a screenshot of his Instagram. "I found it, and yes, it's him. I'm not slow, and I remember. Me and you have lots of mutuals. They can."
God damn it.
She said, "Hold my Henny." What?
Oh fuck!
Ghosty, you're fucked up.
Oh no, this is all Jeff.
I think you know what? Ghosty's black. I think he's
wait. How is this my fault?
This is you. You're triggering me here, Jeff.
No, it's Ghosty's fault. Ghosty's black, and he's trying to run a distraction for his homeboys.
I don't know if Ghosty's actually black.
He says he is. He told me he was. 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 He told me he was.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't take that as like the truth because Ghosty is known to lie about stuff all the time. So,
Ghosty, do you have the pass?
No, we don't know if he has a pass. All right, I'm not slow. I remember me and you have lots of mutuals. We go vouch for me. Not a liar. This type of shit happened to me. Is this the guy that's sent to check in on me? No, the guy I sent to check in you checked up and you and left. I literally seen it with my eyes. You opened the door half. He asked if you was good, and we came downstairs. All right.
Don't vouch for me. I'm not a liar. This type of shit doesn't even happen to me. Is that the guy you sent to check in on me? Kai responds, no. The guy I sent to check in on you checked up on you and left. I literally seen it with my eyes. You opened the door halfway, asked if you was good, then came downstairs. She responds, okay. Well, that guy went in after. Kai responds, in the same boat as you. I don't know everyone at the party, so you have to bear with me. She responds, you're not in the same boat as me. I just had to take mad medication to make sure he ain't giving me no STDs. A man I don't even know and don't find attractive in the slightest. I've been digging through all your friends' pictures to look for this man. It's taken me an entire day and a half. I had plans in New York for the weekend and had to stop to do this. You could have made the process a lot easier, but you didn't help me. That's your friend, and I know I'm not, so you can defend a rapist. I'll handle this.
Boy, she is pulling every fucking knife out of the drawer.
She's going very fucking hard.
Yeah, she's going hard.
Going really hard.
It's tough to fucking blame her.
Responds, what the fuck are you talking about? He responds, I'm so mad right now. You don't even understand, this is sick. I didn't deserve this. I did nothing to you guys. Kai responds, ain't nobody defending shit. I just told you I'm about to find everything out, and that's what I've been doing. She responds, like, why me? He responds, why are you saying you guys? See, I don't like that you including into something I'm trying to figure out. Don't start doing that. What the fuck? We then get to the message.
The thing is, she knows he could literally do this forever. I'm trying to find out. And she's not allowing him to do that. Which I can't blame her.
Messages we read before, where she shows the image of the alleged rapist and Kai together and accuses him of being in on it. He denies being involved and then continues by saying, Jovi, I don't like that at all. All jokes aside, that not cool. That's fucked up. She responds to his are you fucking crazy message by saying, lol, I'm the crazy one? The victim in the whole situation?
Not smart.
Okay. He responds, you just sent me pics of the person and now I'm about to get both sides. I didn't know who was who. I didn't know who to look for and now you pulled up pics.
It's not easy to say, hey, by the way, I got a girl in my DMs that I don't know, and she says my best friend just brutally, like how does he know you're telling the truth?
Yeah, and we don't know how much time passed between.
We don't know how much time. Like,
lives still take fucking place, all things like that as well. This is a tough one, man. Like, you got to process the shit as you're responding, and then it gets emotional.
So I'm used to it being bullshit, not usually this clear cut. You know?
And this
boy, I tell you something. If this is bullshit, boy, holy crap, she's vicious.
It's a perfect replication. And, the situation has such a unique set of circumstances where you could see the frustration boiling.
Yeah, but most of the time, we're like, it's two different stories. It's vague. There's lying. They change the story. We don't have none of that. It's just like right for the throat. Which is what you have to do, and it's not easy.
The fuck? Jovi responds, I'm not on some cool shit right now. Like, do you not understand what just happened to me? I'm literally traumatized. You're showing absolutely no sympathy. I have every right to feel and react the way I'm reacting. Like, I'm going to give you details so you know how serious it is. Your friend raped me. In my ass too. And I've been bleeding ever since. Do you understand now how embarrassing and how dirty I feel? And you know what he said when I asked him why he did what he did? He said because I was in his bed. That's the reason why he raped me.
Wait a minute. If that's that guy's room, he knew all along. I just realized that.
Eventually. Yeah.
If it's his bed and that's his room in the house, I don't know the layout or that means he knew from the second one. That means all this is bullshit and he is running fuck. Because think about that. He says,
"Well, whose bed? No, who's bed? The guy who."
No, the guy who raped. If this is the case. Now he's saying it's his bed. So is that his? If that's his bed in the house.
Well, he might just be saying that.
Okay, I don't think they were actually partying at Kai Cenat's house.
They weren't. They weren't partying at his house. Okay,
in New York City. Like it was like he was holding.
It might have been his party, but yeah.
I'm thinking they're in like the OKT3 house or whatever the fuck it's called.
But no, even if it was in his house, this guy's saying it's his bed, not Kai's bed. His bed.
Yeah, but all these guys, don't they all live together and shit? They have their streamer groups and shit. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think this guy's a streamer. Okay. I think this guy's like just a homie.
And he could have just been using any bed that he's in that you're in.
Yes. It could have been that context too.
Like that
but I was under the false impression that this was a streamer.
I got a feeling that's how he was meaning it. To bitch you in my fucking bed.
Oh god. That justifies. Well, enjoy fucking 15 years in prison.
You going to fucking pound your ass prison?
Fucking bed. That's a stupid.
Yeah, that's pound pound you in the ass prison.
Ass excuse. I don't sleep around, and to be honest, if I wanted to have sex, I would have slept with you or some shit. I don't know who this man is. This is a complete stranger to me, since I don't think you understand that I was...
No, but she's just...
Yeah,
she's dramatic.
I did not want him. I never flirted. I didn't do shit.
She's trying to get him to feel the way she feels. She's doing what women do. And he can't do that, and she's frustrated by him not knowing the way he feels. And his head's spinning 7,000 miles an hour, I'm sure.
And he's having a lot of those same fucking emotions going the opposite direction.
That's all I did. I gave you a description right away and asked you to help me. And then I sent a picture.
Her coming to the conclusion that he's slowing this up is completely reasonable. I just don't think we can say for sure whether he's being slow or not. I don't think there's any way we could definitively say that he's running a screen here. But it's like everybody's behavior
perspective.
is he's got plausible deniability.
Nick says in the chat, Bo Black's mouth being this close to the mic has sexually assaulted me.
I'm gonna have to take a pill for a month.
I want him to start when he does. I want him to do Ebonics voices when he does the voice of black men from here on in. Maybe I could pay for that? No.
From the party that
let's turn his segment into an episode of fucking Fat Albert.
That'd be too funny.
Just kept on ignoring me.
Hey, pump bitches.
Like every black guy.
You're in my bed.
You have to sound like Mushmouth when you were talking. Every black guy.
Come on, you could have really helped me, and you let me do this all on my own. Jovi then tweets out some additional information, one of which proving that she used a rape kit, and the other one being a message that says, "I'm not trying to place blame on anyone other than the perpetrator, who is Sack. However, I told my story.
I don't know about that.
And I didn't want to leave any parts out. I don't believe Kai is to blame, however. He was involved whether you agree or not. It's just a fact. He's the only person I knew.
Wait, I'm trying to blame, but he wasn't involved. He just happened to be there. Involved sounds like he's involved with a crime.
He's the one who...
Bad choice of words.
To go upstairs when everything occurred. I don't need Kai for attention, as I get enough of it on my own, and this wouldn't be the way I would try to get it. I wish him the best, but I will not be silenced. I will not choose to exclude him out of my story for his protection. I'm choosing to protect myself this time, and say what happened exactly as it did. So after all of this came out, Kai obviously had to address it, so he made a 25-minute stream explaining all of it on his Twitch channel. Here is what he said.
I'm in the UK right now. My whole trip is canceled. Like everything, I had to stop content creating for this. This is very important. I put everything aside. I said, yo, let me handle this. I'm in a whole different country right now. It is currently 1 a.m. I am tired as shit. I don't give a fuck. Want to know why? Because this is very important. This has to be.
Yo, dog, wape is
I do not, under any circumstances, condone any sexual activity without consent. I don't condone none of that. That shit is whack. First things first, I want to address how do I know.
It's a little more than whack.
Did you watch it beforehand? Matt, tell me you watched it beforehand.
No, I swear to God.
You fucking
lying.
Unbelievable.
Yo, you watched it beforehand. It's whack.
How did you pull that out?
This is whack.
I'm just racist.
I'm just racist. Whack, yo.
Dave, I'm just racist. I'm just racist, Dave. That's what.
Play the lottery, Matt. Play the racist lottery.
Oh, this girl. Okay?
Holy.
As you guys know, New Year's Eve, I threw a party in New York City. The way I met that girl,
Oh, I thought that was Dan 240p. Did you hear that Dan 240p is leaving the commentary community?
Who?
Dan 240p.
Dave, Dan 240p.
He left. He said he's done. He's had it. He's out of here. Unbelievable.
My life remains unaffected.
Thing is, I don't know. Oh, shut up, Jeff. You don't know anything about commentary. I don't know him that well. I paid attention to his career, but apparently he put out the tweet last night. He said, "I'm out. I'm done. This is stupid shit." And I know how you feel, Dan. It can be really stupid sometimes, but like you had a future here on YouTube, and just sit there and walk it because like some asshole, I think that's like. I don't think it's very good judgment. I mean, just like take a week off, and then make another video or something like that. But if it's true, and a lot of guys say they walk away and they come back. If it's true,
you gotta know when to hold him, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's time to walk. I don't know. Okay, back to the guy.
You gotta know when to walk away. You gotta know when to run.
Back to the guy that didn't do nothing. Hold on.
I started talking to her. December 31st, 2022, going into the new year of January 1st, 2023. She kept saying like, this is my friend. She kept using the friend word a lot, right? People keep thinking that like it was, if she's saying friend, they must have knew each other way.
So I don't think I need to get this. This is awful. I think I get the point.
Defense mode.
I get the point. Yeah. And normally I would love to make fun of this, but I think the series I think it's just a little too serious.
He helped himself here, Tommy. I got a feeling this did not help.
So here, the message is, it's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yes.
All right,
yeah,
so let's go to Nick
Diorio.
Advice
to people in the future: don't make it about yourself as much as possible when you're addressing someone else's rape allegation. Try not to use the words "I" and how it's affecting you and how tired you are.
Yes.
Just careful.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Here for you guys. I wait for the fucking youth, Tommy.
Nicholas Diorio, crack ace reporter, feared reporter in the commentary community. He writes this, and Nick always puts a little. Nick is the only reason I know about the story. The Kai Cenat stuff looked really bad initially, but after his response, I don't think it's a mischief. There's a name for it now. Don't mischief this up.
Not only is a verb, he's a rape verb. It's like when Ray Rice became a punching your woman fucking verb. Yeah. This is the same thing.
What do you know about mischief, Jeff?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know. You guys were both talking. I legitimately didn't
I just busted balls.
Hey, Tommy, I know something about mischief.
What?
He's whack.
Costin, give Nick and Henry a fat Alfred. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Kai, it's a fucking verb.
Mischief's whack. OTK's whack. Rape is whack.
I'm thinking about if Kai's lawyers gave Jovi's name and cooperated with the lawyers and law enforcement, then he did what would be expected of him. If she was coming after me like that, I'd have to say, look, I'm getting lawyers involved. I'm going to help you the best I can, but I got to take a step back. That's probably what he should have said. If you think you can criticize him for giving more info about his childhood friend than he gave Jovi, it's probably fair. I see no clear evidence that he was covering it up. Here's another thing, too. She's saying this happened. He is not she is not entitled to be believed under any circumstance. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't have I'm not saying that anything she said is anything less than believable. But if that's your I'm sorry. You can call me a bad guy. Somebody calls up and says, my army buddy did something like this. Just instinctually, I'm going to say no. So I think we got to give him a little credit. If he ends up, it's not the fact that when it initially happens. It's when you keep doing it after it's long established that this is a problem. And I don't know if we're there yet with that case. That's probably fair because he knows.
Just think about if you hear any of your friends doing something crazy.
So this, you can't.
Murder, well, you're gonna be like, what?
He lives right down the street. I'm not going to question you. I don't. Sure, it's probably fair since I've seen no clear evidence he was covering up anything intentionally. I mean, it's also still, I believe her, but it's still her word against his. I could imagine losing my composure. What is it? Interrogating a childhood friend accuser. Well, I would just say you need to go to the police. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This is the thread where I've been compiling most of the stuff that you'll need to be informed. Like, what's this right here? Okay. Bang.
Should I explain?
Let's go. Let's start with that and go down. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action.
Should I explain it? Like, cause it's like, bro, Kai could have helped find this nigga. Kai could have used his resources to find this nigga. He left her on red for 4 days, nigga. She had to find this nigga herself. You don't think that's fucked up when Kai knows this nigga? But he out in the UK, like, talking about he got other shit to worry about. What the fuck? What the hell you got to worry about, nigga?
I don't know. Like, you don't know what he's in situation.
But he gave the information to his lawyers, right?
He did? No, and they're obligated to go to the police.
Yeah, the lawyer.
4 days. Yeah.
Nick, if you're in the chat, isn't that right? He gave the information to his team. The team gave the information to her.
Yeah, 4 days to her is not necessarily. Yes.
Oh my God!
What the fuck type of dog
Was that your dog?
Jeff just got raped by his
Tippy
dog.
Savage. I'm gonna quit.
Did you just get miskiffed, Jeff, by your dog?
Jeff, did you kick it? Stop kicking your dog, please.
Don't kick that dog.
Don't kick your dog.
Was it Louie? Oh, is the stupid one?
Nah, they're both stupid.
What's the dog from the Christmas Story? The Bunkers or something like that?
The Bumpus. The
Bumpus Hounds.
Yeah.
Bumpus Hounds!
The Reddit mods are now actively suppressing the story for one reason or another. What? Removed by a rabbit. Some of the replies for tweets were actually insane. Yeah, they're going to stupid. Yeah, let's see. Thread of her tweets explaining her story. Edit. The person's name is Sec. What else we got? It. Good links. OP. Also, don't read the replies on Twitter. Actual AIDS. Edit. Reddit employees remove the link. Unlikely. Likely requested by Kai's legal team.
Okay, well, I think. Let me see. Unless they're trolling me. Are they trolling me? Nick's in college. Kind of pulling Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's pull him in. Nick, what you got?
Hey, yeah, you're kind of just looking through. This is like my initial, I don't know. I don't like using the word reporting, but like this information was coming out, and I was trying to make it easily accessible for other content creators to look at. It's not really
archive it.
Hey, Tommy. Hold on.
What?
I think you're roboting.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blame Nick.
How can it be a robot?
They're saying it in chat.
Let me see.
No, they're not. I heard it.
I don't think so either.
No, on here you would never hear it. It would only be out there, you dipshit.
No, I heard it on the stream.
You heard it on the stream?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, you
can
kind of. It sounds like this movie.
Oh man. Let me refresh this. And I want to hear this myself, so I get because I put it all the way down. This is not gonna have to do this every time. We might have to take tomorrow off. We may have to take tomorrow off, folks. No, we're here together. Mr. Roboto. We may have to take tomorrow off, folks. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
we should do some promos in that voice.
It's bleeding. It's bleeding through, and I don't know why. It's very, very weird.
Could it be your cable's fucked? Maybe it's not a connection then. Your cable's just fucked.
Very, very weird.
Maybe bust out.
No, it's not the cable. I recorded a video, and there's like a crack, right? And then the thing is, I do everything through one channel, and then it doubles. It's basically picking up if you look at XSplit right there, that right there, yeah. I turned that off so it doesn't double up, and something's happening where even though this is shut off, it's still bleeding through.
Why does XSplit even have that? That's a.
Well, no, it happens if you're doing one channel at a time.
Yeah, I had a weird situation like that with Streamlabs once. It would double up the dono sound, and it would sound like.
I would have that, but usually I would have something else on because you can add so many different audio sources. You can have 3 or 4 different places, not even realize you have it open, especially if you have Chrome capture.
It's how you set up your Discord channels to use your sound effects. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I go through one channel to do the sound effects. You're exactly right. But the thing is, I've been doing it this way for 10 years with this program. And all of a sudden, it's like bleeding through. All right, we're going to shut down, come back, and we'll take it tomorrow off, too. I'll tell you that right now. And
Tommy, there is another option.
Yes, and it's probably going to happen. I'm not even mad about it.
We could just be robots.
Could be. There's also
in 10 years, Tommy is going to download OBS.
I have OBS. I streamed it today. I'm looking at this.
He's going to finally make a full switch.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. One more thing I want to check.
The chat hang on. Robots. I think we should do the robot thing.
Hold on a second. One more thing I want to check.
The chat hang on.
No, it didn't work.
It's so easy.
All right, we'll be right back. Give us a second. We're about to do this. It's the end of XSplit is coming. Or actually, you know what I could do? I could go a.
The Texans are on the 48.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
Since we're not live, what do you guys think about white power?
Stop it.
We are live. It's whack. The Texans are on the 48.
Check 1 2. All right, we're back.
Checky.
Yeah, brother.
All right, let's go back into it. We got this goofball right here. You said you were getting the synopsis. What's going on?
Yes. Right back where I was. Okay. So yeah, that was kind of the thread that I was putting up when it first had come out and stuff. So you're watching that Academics clip before. That was DJ Academics who was saying it. That's kind of a good understanding of what people thought before Kai was able to even produce his side of the story.
Okay.
Right? I'm pretty sure the girls even kind of walked back it, like everything she was saying after she...
And I just want to make this abundantly clear. I get where she's coming from. You know,
it's a state of, like, desperation.
And anger. And pain. And you don't really give a fuck about other people, especially rich people, you know, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the objective is to get the guy arrested, and you will do anything in your power to get that done. I totally understand that. I don't think anybody here is a bad guy except for the alleged rapist.
Yeah. Yes, the rapist is definitely a bad guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we all hate rape here, right, guys?
We all hate rape.
Yeah. Are you against rape in particular?
Hold on.
Nick, I'm taking a hard stance against
everybody calm down. Jeff, where are you on rape?
Rape bad.
Okay. I just had to run it by the man. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I think rape's kind of cringe. I think it's pretty bad, you know. I personally wouldn't engage in that activity.
Yeah. Me too.
But Kai, I know the managers of Kai and then his legal team are taking a big hit right there. Mm-hmm. And I would never say anything bad about the good folks at LFM Management who also manage me. So I didn't know I was on their website.
Kai?
I didn't notice until I looked on the website that I'm on the fucking page.
That's a good get, bro.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck? Because I was talking to Keem about it. I'm like, how the fuck do you know anything about this? And I'm like, oh, these are all our guys. Jesus Christ. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's in full defense mode, and you're just like, why is Keem going so hard for this guy? Oh.
No, but I don't think it's that. I think it's that, like, you got to remember, how old is Kai? Does anyone have an age? I thought he was like 20. He might even be younger.
Yeah, he looks like a kid.
Young kid.
Oh, he's 21. He's 21 years old. All right. Okay. I don't know how I would have handled that situation at 21. Just for I was dressed up as a condom suit, being your co-host when I was 21 years old.
Yes.
I feel like I should be wearing a condom watching the show sometimes.
I say that.
Like, so what the fuck would you do?
Where are we now, though? Like, where are we? Where are we right now? He's 21. Yeah, Bronx, New York.
Yeah.
So where are we now? Like, where are we at? Is this guy been picked up? Like, where are we going?
I think, well, I don't think the guy's been picked up, but I think that's all in the hands of the correct authority. This is like one of the rare internet, like, sexual assault allegation scenarios where every correct move was done.
Yeah,
you know? The whole shebang. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she doesn't come off like a clout chaser or anything. It really just looks like
she's pissed.
She wants justice.
Comes off like somebody who got raped. You know?
Yeah. And she wants justice. And you know.
Are you serious? No way. It's not roboting again, is it?
No, it's no.
Yeah, it's roboting again. It's roboting.
She wants justice, and you know.
Are you serious? No way.
Tell me, you want some good news though?
I want to try one more thing. I'm gonna probably end the stream, but there's something I kind of want to try. I just like, it's so bizarre. Noise.
Texans around the 18.
You're watching football. My streaming career is falling
just apart. A little bit. Just off to the side.
Big implications here.
It's a huge implication.
Bro, back in the day, if you played a video game on
headset, I don't want to hear it there, bucko.
Bro, back in the day, if fucking somebody played a video game while Tommy was streaming, you would have got reamed for that, dude. He would have stopped the stream and he'd be like, "Are you fucking?"
That worked out great for Buffalo.
It has.
I mean, look at they're like the top scoring team in the league right now. Eventually, it got better.
Do you remember how much shit we took for like really because they were rooting against their own team in Buffalo, and then me and you had even said something like, "You're cursed forever. You're never gonna win. This guy's gonna fucking fall flat. He's gonna pull a fucking hamstring the first game of his career." What was that guy? What was that kid's name?
Jack Eichel.
Jack Eichel, and
he's on the fucking Knights now.
He's kind of a bust.
You know what? His career's finally getting back on track. That's the one who had the neck surgery stuff, right?
Yeah, no, he's solid. He's solid.
He's solid with.
But I was wondering. But they were saying he was transformational.
Yeah, remember the line change?
He's not
line change.
Epic line change.
Epic line change. He's not transformation. I wondered. I saw him in practice. I didn't think so.
It was
all right, everybody, listen.
Anyway.
We're gonna work like hell on this problem for the next day. Tomorrow's stream is kind of up in the air for obvious reasons. So let's just roll the credits. I think we got all the information out there.
Call this episode Dan 240p because it is gone.
Jamal, don't wake up Connor.
Goodbye, Dan 40p. Thank you, Ghosty. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. We'll work on all this Riz-app. We'll get it right. I'm going down.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch
if you want, if you remember. Never told me.
Niggas playing me, head in my legs.
How about this? It's a freebie. It's a freebie. Everybody show up to the episode. Freebie. Everybody show up. You're a
Waffle call, affiliated to
freebie, baby.
Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
2-point conversion, Tommy.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I definitely am. I'm ugly as shit.